Hey everyone, Ross McCorkle here with another episode of the Depot 180. The Pittsburgh Steelers defeated the Seattle Seahawks 30-23 in the hostile environment of Lumen Field on Sunday to pick up a crucial win and keep their playoff hopes alive. This also clinched Mike Tomlin's 17th consecutive non-losing record as a head coach. The path to the playoffs is pretty clear now. There are a couple of scenarios involving ties, but we won't get into those. The main two scenarios to pay attention to involve the Steelers winning in Baltimore on Saturday and either the Jacksonville Jaguars losing to the Tennessee Titans or the Buffalo Bills losing to the Miami Dolphins. For what it's worth, the Bills blew out the Dolphins earlier in the season at home in Buffalo, and the Jaguars blew out the Titans at home in Jacksonville. Both teams that the Steelers need to lose will be playing away from home, which helps. New York Times playoff simulator has given the Steelers a 28% chance of making the playoffs. It is likely a little higher than that in actuality because the Ravens secured the first round bye already and will likely be resting some of their key starters. Not that it is a free win or anything like that. In 2019, when the Ravens were in a similar situation, they rested starters and they still crushed the Steelers in a must-win game for Pittsburgh. Mason Rudolph had another great game at quarterback against Seattle with 18 completions on 24 attempts for 274 yards. There were no touchdown passes, but he still generated 5 explosive passing plays of 20 yards or more. The running game did most of the heavy lifting, with Najee Harris and Jaylen Warren combining for 197 rushing yards and 3 touchdowns. Rudolph chipped in 5 additional rushing yards to put the team over 200 for the day. Rudolph's play has warranted him to be the starter for the final week of the regular season, possibly the final week of the Steelers' 2023 campaign. Pickett was benched despite being healthy. The play of the day on defense was made by rookie outside linebacker Nick Herbig. He played just 2 snaps, but one of them was a game-changing strip sack of Geno Smith rushing from the blind side. He beat a double team and showed off multiple impressive pass rushing moves to get to the quarterback, and he recovered the fumble himself. This stopped the Seahawks' comeback attempt before it could begin with 7 minutes remaining in the fourth quarter in just a 1-touchdown game at the time. Heading into the week, the Steelers have Minkah Fitzpatrick and Elandon Roberts failing to practice and a few others limited. The Ravens had wide receiver Zay Flowers, cornerback Marlon Humphrey, and linebacker Malik Harrison unable to practice as a decision looms on who all they're going to rest for a meaningless game. Let me know how you enjoyed the video on Twitter at Ross_McCorkle, and as always, visit SteelersDepot.com for your latest and greatest Steelers breaking news and analysis.